Hello everyone watching this video. I'm Mustafa. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe if you are new in it. In this video, we're going to study integration. How to use integration by finding areas. As you see in this equation here, we have been told to find the areas between curves. So we need to know how integration works in areas. This question says, sketch the region enclosed by the given curves, then find the areas. Our main point is how can we find areas by using integration. Here we have two equations, y is equal to x and y is equal to x squared. We need to know these two graphs, where it will be and how they will look like. If you sketch first this y is equal x squared, we know that y is equal x squared, it will look like the curve which is going up. If you need to know how does that thing happen, you can use bicartesian plane. Call it Cartesian plane here. You can sketch this Cartesian plane xy, then assume x to be 0, y will be what? Any number. You can choose any number for x values. If x is 1, y will be what? If x is 2, y will be what? So continue up to the certain point, any point that you want, so that you will know how this figure looks like. Then use these figures instead of x. Use these numbers instead of x. So if you use 0 in x, y will be what? It will be 0. If you use 1 in value of x, y will be 1, because 1 squared will be 1. This one, it will be 4, it will be 9. Then you can continue up to that. For these figures, you can sketch in here. If you use this one to be 1, 2, 3, whatever number that you want, then plot this graph. You will see y is equal to x squared will be curved line here. So we need to sketch that curved line here. Then if you need to complete, you can complete from other side also. This one doesn't look accurate, it's sketching, but you can know the concept. So this one is y is equal x squared. Then from there, we need to also know y is equal x squared. The line y is equal x squared is a straight line which goes to this side. It's straight line, y is equal x squared. Y is equal x. So also y is equal x, that means if x is 1, also y will be 1. If x is negative 1, also y will be negative 1, because they are equal. So this line will appear in this side. Okay, it will be straight line. I am not using ruler, so maybe it's not straight according to my drawing here, but it should be straight line. Then y is equal x squared. Y is equal x. This is the line y is equal x. The area that we are going to find is this area here that I plotted. I shaded it. So in short way, we have been told to find the shaded area. How do we find the shaded area from here? After we sketch these points, we have sketched the graph. Then from there, we are going to find the shaded area by using integration method. Then from there, before we escape to integration, we have to find the x coordinates that we use by integration. Okay, how will we find that x coordinates? We have y is equal x, and again we have y is equal x squared. We know that y is equal y because y doesn't change, it's y. That means x is equal x squared in here. So if x is equal x squared, here we can find the value of x. Here, if x squared is equal x, or you can use in any point, you can say x squared is equal x. Then take this x to be inside. You can use x squared minus x is equal 0. So we need to find the value of x in here. So take a common x here. X is common, so we can have 1x here, because we know x times x divided by x is equal 1x will go, 1x will be there. So we have that 1x here. Then again, this one is x divided by x, which is minus, it will be minus 1. So minus 1 will remain here. It's equal to 0. The first x is 0. We know this one is the first x. It's 0. Okay? The second x will be 1, because x minus 1 is equal to 0. It will go that side, x is equal to 1. So we have the second x to be 1. So now we know the coordinates of where this point x will be what? X will be 1. And we know this point x is 0. The 2 points that we need to know is those 2 points. Okay, from there we can find the area of this shaded region. How? We can use 2 methods in here. The first method, or just we can use let me say 2 methods here. The first method is find this one. You can use individually, like find the area of this y is equal x. We need to find the area of this y is equal x. The second time that we need to find y is equal x squared. Or you can combine them and you can find this area, x squared x. Yeah, you can combine and start finding the area from there. Let me use one by one so that will be easy to understand. What do I mean to find the area of this y is equal x? We know this line, it's a straight line from here to here. If we need to find the area of this, of y is equal x, which is this line, that means by coordinates of when x is 0 and 1. That means when x is 1 and 0. The area that we are going to find will be from here down to here. This unwanted region will be included. You know, as long as we are finding the area by integration, it will be that line that you are using for the area up to down to where x line appear. Okay, so from here we are going to find the area from this point down to here. It's like simply that triangle here. You can see that triangle here. So this unwanted region will be there. I will show you how to exclude that unwanted region, but let me find first that this area. So by using integration, we know it's 1 and 0. Always use the biggest number to appear at the top of the integration. Then we are going to find the integration of x, then dx. Okay, this one, if you integrate x, we know the power of x, any number which is like that base number, we know the power of that base number is 1. It doesn't appear. Even if you don't write, always you have to know that 1 will be there. Then in differentiation, we have learned that you subtract 1, but in integration it will be opposite. You add that 1. Okay, so it will be x power 2. After you added that 1, the power that appear on the top of this x will be divided by itself. Okay, it will be divided by itself. So you take this power, you divide by that x. Okay, so what do I mean here? Simply it will be integration sign will disappear because I already integrated. So this one will be x over 1 over 2, because x will be squared. This squared will be 1 over 2. Okay, then I use this 1 and 0. Still I didn't substitute because x is 1, I have to substitute, x 0, I have to substitute in there. For the substitution, then this one will be 1 over 2. First you have to use the top one, the top number figure. Use this number to substitute instead of x. So I have 1 over 2, then 1 power 2. Power 1. Yeah, exactly power 2. Okay, this one is from where? it's from here. Then not this half, okay? A half, then 1/2, okay? I have only this half. Then minus, I have to subtract what will appear in the other side. Minus this 0, half will be there. Then substitute instead of this one 0, then 0 squared, okay? 0 squared, okay? I mean 0 squared, it will be inside, okay? Good. Then 0 is 0. 0 squared is 0. 0 times any number is just 0. So what we need to know is this one. 1 squared is just 1. So 1 times a half, it's a half. A half minus 0 is just what? A half. Okay? So we got this number, the integration of this one, or the area of this line from here to here, we got a half. The area of this one, it's a half unit squared. Okay? We don't know its unit, you know? That's why we say unit square. From there, then again, we have to find the area of this figure. The area of this figure, what do I mean is from this point that we got the coordinate of that x, and this point is 0. We know x is 0. Here x is 1. Then this one is the line that we are going to find its area. So this line, this shaded part it's not included. What we are looking for is this space. Why are we looking for this space? Because this half is included this space. So that means we have to subtract the area that we get from here. We have to subtract this half so that we will get the shaded area. Good. Let me find again the area of this x squared. So still we use same coordinate because they have same coordinate. So we need to find x squared. We need to find the integration of x squared. This integration of x squared, it will be what? It will be 1/3. Why 1/3? Because it was power 2 plus 1, 3, then that 3 you have to divide by x. Then the numbers will be what? 1 and 0. So substitute 1/3, 0 power 3 minus 1/3, 0 power 3, not 0 here, it will be 1. Okay, sorry for that, it should be 1. Take this one as 1, then 0 here, okay, power 3 here. This any 0 power number, it's just 0. That a third times 0, it's just 0. So this one, 1 power 3 is just 1. 1 times 1/3, it's still 1/3 minus 0, it's still 1/3. Okay, unit squared. This 1/3, it's this unshaded region. Okay, it's this unshaded region. Then we need to subtract this half from this 1/3 so that we will get the shaded region. That's what we have been asked in the equation. Then in the conclusion, we have 1/2, which is a half, minus 1/3. This is 1/6. Yeah, you can use calculator or you can use LCM. LCM is 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Then 6 divided by 3 is what? 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. This one is 6. Good. So this one is unit squared. This is our last answer. In summary, first of all, you have to sketch the graph. If you don't sketch the graph, you can't solve the equation. You have to sketch the graph. Then second, use those graphs to find the area. First, you have to know the coordinate of x, where those graphs cut each other. This corresponding, these points, those 2 points, we have to know their coordinates, the x coordinates of those 2. Okay? Then from there, those x coordinates we use to integrate the equation. Then from there, either you can use to solve each one separately, or you can use when they are combined in here. Maybe when they are combined, we'll use in the following equations, so that also you'll understand. Maybe this one will be easier when they are combined, but this one also is very understandable. You can understand in this way, very simple, and it will not disturb you when you are substituting these figures, values of x, because it will be more easy for you. Thank you for your watching. Please, if you are new in my YouTube, subscribe. Goodbye.